The suspenseful action thriller A Line of Fire is currently streaming on Prime Video and Apple TV. It stars Cuba Goody Jr., Jason Patric, Scott Baio, and our next guest.
That's right, and she's got a little family connection when it comes to Hollywood, but right now we welcome the one and only Samantha Lockwood to Goodnight New York. Samantha, thank you so much for your time.
Yes,
thank you. Movies. Yes,
okay.
Baby.
So let's talk about that, and let's talk about your new movie. You got some great
Sure.
co-stars, and it sounds like an interesting concept. There's something going on with the FBI. There's lots of secrets.
Yes.
Talk to us about it.
Yes. So it stars this gentleman named David A.R. White. He is a dad, and he basically gets pulled back into work again, and his name's Cash. So it's basically his journey of how he has to go and back to work, working for the FBI. I do play one of the bad girls.
Bad girl, how so? Like what? How?
Well, you know, like I get to shoot guns, do a little action, fun stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do play characters like that regularly. I do a lot of like action stuff.
That's awesome.
So it's right in my wheelhouse, and I'm really enjoyed working with all this team. I mean, the actors that we got to work with were phenomenal. Like each one really nails it. I mean, Cuba is phenomenal at what he does. Like he always plays a really great, you know, effusive character. And Jason is just like this brooding, sort of like really gritty actor.
Yes.
And David plays like this, you know, guy who's just on his journey as a dad trying to make things right, you know, and I loved the experience working with these people.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
And you've been acting since you were young. You also started as a yoga instructor at the age of 17.
I did.
So were you always into action? You mentioned doing action films a lot. Like, is this something that you always dreamed of as a little girl, or did you kind of find your path?
No, I didn't
to
like dream
action?
of any kind of, you know, genre.
Right.
I really just like good work because my dad raised me watching all the old classics, and I love a lot of old films because I like the way that they were written and they were very character driven. So action is sometimes one note as a character. You can't always get too many dimensions, but it's fun.
It's fun for you as an actress.
It's super fun as an actor. But yeah, I like it all. I like all the roles, all the roles.
I can see you as like the pretty girl that has a gun in her back pocket and knows what to do with it, and no one thinks that of you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Is she hiding one right now? Like, is she in character?
Yeah. You never know.
Oh.
You never know.
I'm gonna have to sit a little closer to Crystal. I'm
stay
a little
safe.
scared, right?
Stay safe.
Stay
over
safe.
there.
Look,
Keep
I
it
hope if
cute.
you're a shot, you're a good shot. Because I can do like this real quick.
Right out the way.
And Brian will get done.
Yeah.
So your dad, legendary actor Gary Lockwood.
Yeah.
How much do you think your parents wanted you to do what they did? Because a lot of times you hear those stories of like the parents that are like, don't do what I'm doing.
My dad had certain guidelines and rules as to how I carried myself into and through my career and my life. But he didn't really ever tell me what to do with my life.
Okay.
And I think when I was about maybe, I'd say 18, I was in the car with him. You know, we'd go to sets together. I'd help him memorize his lines when he was working.
That's awesome.
And he had me read a couple lines in a newspaper, 5 different ways. And he looked at me and he said, you know what? You can be an actor.
Wow.
I said, what? That was like my test?
That was your audition.
And I was like, what was that? And he goes, because an actor just gives it a shot.
Yeah.
And doesn't think too, they have to just try.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the creative process, is just jumping in there, giving it a shot, and doing your best.
Right.
So I have that fearlessness within me, and I think I got a lot of that from my dad.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm super grateful. He was a great coach.
Yeah.
He was a great influence. And he taught me what great films are. Yeah.
There it is.
I love that.
Yeah.
And a great film you can check out right now, A Line of Fire. Check it out on Amazon Prime and Apple TV, and maybe somewhere else coming very soon.
Yes,
coming
that's
out
right.
somewhere even more spectacular.
Yeah, that's right.
okay.
You're not going to have to search too hard for this.
Stay tuned for that. Samantha Lockwood, we appreciate your time, your talent, and if you go back to Hawaii, you know who to call. We'll carry your bags or
exactly.
whatever you need.
Ring, ring. Okay.
Yeah. And shaka, shaka, shaka.
Shaka, shaka.
Yes.
There you go. Aloha. Lots of love.
Aloha, Aina.